To go racing through that house is effectively
That's the
what
analogy.
you're saying. She caused a reckless situation. So in that respect, if that's what they're thinking, those prosecutors, then why aren't they thinking that that 8-year-old was a tool of a mother and not somebody, as it was said, has evil in his heart? He's 8.
Right, and that's one of the things that really breaks your heart about this story, doesn't it? You've got kids killing kids. Now, this is not unprecedented, by the way, to have children as young as 8 being charged with homicide. In fact, there's lots of cases through the years, and it breaks our heart every time we hear about something like this. But back to the issue, was she properly charged with manslaughter? Creating a reckless situation or actually causing a killing recklessly as opposed to intentionally or with reckless indifference for human life, which is another way to get to second-degree murder instead of manslaughter, can certainly be found under circumstances like this. In fact, remember all the different kinds of child endangerment statutes we have, where you have parents that are intentionally placing their children.
No one was charged with recklessness when it comes to endangering these children. No one was charged with child neglect. The mom of this alleged killer wasn't charged with anything
But
yet.
remember, we're so early on in the process, and I share your sentiments, Ashley. We always wonder at the beginning, why not? Why was she the only one charged? What about the levels of culpability of the other parent? Now we get this, was there anybody else in the house? So we're so early on in the process that it remains to be seen if, in fact, there are charges that are properly brought against the other mom or anybody else involved in the process.
Two quick points. Number one is, the fact is that I do see the other mom as responsible. How do you split hairs and make that distinction? I don't think you can make the distinction. And to your issue of why not child endangerment, because the endangerment resolves itself in, well, you neglected the child. Something happened as a result of you not being there for the child. Someone's dead here. And so manslaughter is the appropriate statute to charge in this circumstance.
You know, and you just think about these circumstances, guys. A crying baby and an 8-year-old who doesn't know how to quiet this baby. Does an 8-year-old even know? Maybe that, that behavior had been modeled to this 8-year-old.
You know, it's hard enough for an adult
to get hit
to babysit 5 kids.
They'll be resolved in juvenile court. That's what'll happen here, not adult court. That's what'll happen with the 8-year-old.
Joey Jackson, Wendy Patrick, thank you for that.